For decades, Supergirl has been the ultimate symbol of hope. Kara Zor-El, Superman's cousin, a paragon of strength and kindness. She's always been the good girl, nearly as perfect and morally upright as Superman himself. Her stories focused on adjusting to Earth, controlling her powers, and living up to the S symbol. She inspired audiences as a female hero who could fly, lift mountains, and save the day with a smile. But this perfection also created distance. Her struggles were external, rarely internal. When a hero never falters, it's hard for us to truly relate. Audiences now crave complexity. We want to see the person behind the cape, their fears and flaws. The flawless hero feels outdated in a world that's anything but simple. The stage was set for a new kind of Supergirl, one defined not just by her powers, but by her own messy, human journey. It was time for a hero as real and complicated as the people she saves. Enter James Gunn's vision for Supergirl, a hero who's not perfect, but deeply human. Gunn wants to break the mold. No more flawless female superheroes. He said, "So many times female superheroes are so perfect. She's not that at all." This new Supergirl's heroism comes from her struggle, not her perfection. Director Craig Gillespie calls it an anti-hero story. Kara has demons and baggage, unlike the classic optimistic Superman. She'll have to confront her own darkness before she can be a light for others. Gunn and his team are challenging the trope. A female hero can be angry, make mistakes, and still be worthy. This opens the door for richer, more nuanced storytelling, trauma, grief, and redemption. The new Supergirl isn't just a symbol of hope. She's someone who has to fight to find hope for herself. Her triumphs will be hard-won and all the more meaningful. So, who is this new Supergirl? In Woman of Tomorrow, Kara is a universe-hopping, party-loving young woman in her 20s, lost, hardened, and cynical. Raised on a drifting chunk of Krypton, she's seen horrors that left her emotionally scarred. On her 23rd birthday, we find her drinking alone, isolated and adrift. Her adventure begins when Ruthie, an alien girl seeking vengeance, asks for her help. Kara, seeing her own pain reflected, reluctantly agrees, drawn into a dangerous mission. This isn't just about fighting villains, it's about battling her own despair. She says, "He sees the good in people, I see the truth." A sharp contrast to Superman. Kara's journey is about forging her own identity, not living in her cousin's shadow. She's joined by Crypto, her loyal dog, adding warmth to her tough exterior. Kara is powerful, yet vulnerable, cynical, yet empathetic, a bundle of contradictions. Her complexity makes her compelling, setting this film apart from anything we've seen in superhero cinema. This is Supergirl as a real, messy, and deeply human hero. This bold new Supergirl draws directly from the acclaimed comic miniseries Supergirl, Woman of Tomorrow by Tom King and Bilka Sevely. The comic reimagined Kara as a world-weary traveler, shaped by trauma and loss. Unlike Superman, she witnessed Krypton's destruction and feels disconnected and angry. On her birthday, she travels to a red sun planet to drink and feel normal, where she meets Ruthie, launching an epic quest. The film borrows heavily from this plot, tone, and characterization. The story is a cosmic western, blending sci-fi adventure with deep character exploration. Kara's journey with Ruthie forces her to confront her past and decide what kind of hero she wants to be. By adapting this celebrated comic, the filmmakers are giving us a more complex, emotionally mature Supergirl. It's not just a new movie, it's one of the best Supergirl stories brought to life. The road to Supergirl Woman of Tomorrow has been as turbulent as Kara's own story. First announced in 2018, the project stalled due to the pandemic and studio shakeups. Sasha Calle's Supergirl appeared in The Flash, but the DCEU was about to be rebooted. With James Gunn and Peter Safran taking over, the old plans were scrapped. The new Supergirl film was reimagined as a core part of the DCU, following 2025's Superman. Ana Nogueira was hired to write, Craig Gillespie to direct, and the search for a new Kara began. After years of delays and resets, the film finally found its creative team and direction. The long journey allowed the project to land in the right hands, inspired by a modern comic masterpiece. Now, Supergirl is poised for a powerful, long-awaited return. Casting the right Supergirl was crucial. Someone strong, angry, vulnerable, and wild. Enter Milly Alcock, known for her breakout role as Rhaenyra in House of the Dragon. Alcock brought a rebellious spirit and raw emotion to that role, catching the eye of Gunn and the casting team. They wanted an actress with swagger, not a traditional wholesome hero. Alcock's screen tests captured Kara's blend of cynicism and heroism perfectly. She's believable as both a sorrow-drowning loner and a Kryptonian powerhouse. Her casting signals a commitment to the comic's tone and a departure from clean-cut portrayals. Alcock's background, playing underestimated, emotionally burdened fighters, makes her the perfect Kara. She's not just playing a superhero, she's playing a survivor. For years, female heroes like Wonder Woman and classic Supergirl were flawless paragons. But perfection can be limiting, suggesting women must be perfect to be powerful. Woman of Tomorrow shatters that mold, embracing imperfection as strength. A flawed, angry, uncertain Supergirl is more relatable and inspiring. Heroism isn't about never failing. It's about getting back up, even when you're filled with pain and doubt. Male heroes have long been allowed this complexity. Now, Supergirl gets the same freedom. Kara's cynicism and anger aren't defects. They're part of her journey. Her heroism is about channeling pain into something good, not pretending it doesn't exist. This opens new storytelling possibilities, stories about trauma, mental health, and finding your place. By letting Supergirl be messy, the film deepens her, making her a richer, more three-dimensional character. The most powerful heroes are often the most beautifully, unapologetically imperfect. The first teaser for Woman of Tomorrow set the tone. This is a DC film with attitude. Blondie's "Call Me" blares as we're thrown into a vibrant cosmic world, far from Metropolis. Neon-lit space bars, alien landscapes, and gritty action signal a punk rock, cosmic western vibe. The visuals echo the comic's adventurous spirit, not just Guardians-style spectacle. We see Kara drinking alone, her loneliness and self-destruction clear. Her line, "He sees the good in people, I see the truth," defines her worldview. She fights with raw, desperate fury, a brawler with nothing left to lose. Yet glimpses of her bond with Ruthie hint at the heart beneath the armor. This isn't just spectacle, it's a story about reconnecting with humanity. The teaser promises a visually spectacular, emotionally complex, anti-hero journey. Woman of Tomorrow is more than a superhero movie. It's a new dawn for female heroes. For too long, powerful women on screen had to be virtuous, never angry or reckless. This Supergirl shatters those limits, showing there's more than one way to be a hero, or a woman. Kara's journey from cynical loner to true hero is a story of hard-won hope. Her heroism is earned through pain, failure, and the choice to believe in something better. She's not a hero because she's perfect, but because she chooses to be, despite everything. This direction signals a more mature, risk-taking DC universe. By adapting a celebrated comic and embracing complexity, the film promises quality over formula. Supergirl now reflects our world, strong, broken, cynical, and still fighting for hope. In a world of imperfect people, a gloriously imperfect hero is exactly what we need.